Hey, welcome to Topsail Outdoor Adventures. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to use and review the MSR MugMate, my #1 coffee solution for the field. So stay tuned, we're going to get right to it. Okay, that's 4 minutes. 4 minutes to boil. It's the MSR MugMate. That's going to be about a heaping tablespoon of a pre-ground coffee. Just started the stopwatch. I usually let this steep about 4 minutes for a good cup of brew. Obviously, if you want it stronger, you can steep it longer. But and I'm not sure. It didn't come with directions, so I'm not sure what the recommended time is. But I find about 4 minutes does pretty good. All right, so that's about 2 minutes. And what I like to do is, after about 2 minutes or so, I take this lid off and I just kind of move this up and down a little bit, get those grounds moving some, put it back in, let it steep, and we'll start the stopwatch again. It comes with this little plastic lid. I put that on there just to kind of help hold the heat in, and it also helps it steep, I think. And I just kind of added this since I had it handy, also to keep the heat in. Especially if it's real cold, I find, a lid over that will definitely keep it good and hot. Okay, that's about 4.5, 5 minutes there. Give it a good stir. Oh yeah, that's good. Still good and hot too. All right, so there you go. If you're looking for a good way to brew coffee in the field or an emergency situation, you know, power loss, this is kind of what I've landed on here, the MSR MugMate. Man, that's a good 5-minute cup of joe right there. And there's really not too many cons about it, but I'll kind of tell you about the pros and cons as soon as I have another sip. That's very good. I'm gonna kind of read from my notes here. Okay, so this unit runs about $17 without shipping. That's what I paid for it, and I think I ordered this one directly from MSR. That is about 1 ounce. That weighs about 1 ounce right there. It's roughly 3 inches by 3.5 inches. So the pros, the number one pro for me is it just makes an outstanding cup of brew. I've tried a lot of different methods, you know, out there in the field, and you know, just kept coming back with this one. And this allows me to just use the same coffee I use at home. You know, so you could pick your favorite pre-ground coffee, or if you really wanted to, you could take a grinder and some beans with you out there in the field and, you know, really do it up right. It's a really easy to use unit. You know, you have your basket here, your mesh basket, and the lid. That was 1 heaping tablespoon of pre-ground coffee. It'll hold much more, by the way, if you wanted to brew several cups. Cleanup is very easy. Basically just you know, fling your grounds out of here and just rinse it out. You know, it dries real quickly. You know, you can kind of wave it around in the air there, and you know, it's going to be dry pretty quick. Okay, so the cons of this unit. Now, you could say it could be considered fragile. That's just a plastic basket, you know, with mesh on the bottom and side. So you know, you need to be a little careful with it. I mean, I don't treat it super gingerly, you know, and I use it in the field, so I've not had any problems with it. But it is something you kind of want to be, you know, aware of if you're hauling it around in a pack, or, you know, like I do a lot in the bottom in my kayak. It is a 2-piece unit. I don't know if that's necessarily a con, but you do have 2 pieces to keep up with, you know, the basket itself and the lid. Not a big deal for me, but maybe for some. Might be considered a little bulky depending on what you're doing. You know, if you're doing multi-day hikes, camping trips, through hiking, that kind of thing, it might not be the best unit for you. Does take up a, you know, little more room than like the instant packs, plus you have to, you know, pack in the coffee you're going to use for this. So after you're done, you know, brewing your coffee, getting ready to pack up, again, I find this cup, this is a Coleman Peak 1. I think this came in the Coleman Peak 1 mess kit. It came with 2 cups, and I typically only use one unless I have some, you know, company coming with me. This nests perfectly right inside there, and you got the lid right on top of that, and I usually put that in a little I got a little small ditty bag. I put it in, nylon ditty bag, cinch it up tight, and, you know, right there, you see, that's what you have at the end. And for me, this is the one I keep coming back to. I've tried a lot of different methods to brew coffee in the field, and this is the one I really like. It allows me to use the same coffee I use at home, the same pre-ground coffee. So yeah, I definitely would give MSR MugMate a thumbs up. All right, well, thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope you found this information helpful. Please comment and let me know what you use out there in the field, or if you used MSR and you like it or dislike it, yeah, please comment and let us know. That's what this is all about. I have no skin in the game other than just trying to share some information with you know, YouTube land. So be safe out there. and we'll see you soon.